Thank you all. Thank you, Senator Brasso. And I wanted to join my voice in total agreement with Senator Brasso on the letter that we sent asking the President not to revoke the Title 42 provisions. I'm the the ranking member on the Appropriations Committee for Homeland Security. I see the stresses and strains on the Border Patrol, on ICE, on the facilities, and have visited, as many of us I have, numerous times. I mean, the numbers that we see of apprehensions at the border right now are well over 170,000. We're waiting for the statistics for June. They also, I think, because of Title 42, are able to manage, and I don't think they're managing well, but they can manage in some part some of that population because they are able under Title 42 to turn people back fairly immediately at the border under those provisions. First of all, there's a safety and health provision. We still have provisions in this country where we're still making sure that we're protecting ourselves and being as safe as possible from COVID. Why wouldn't we continue to do that on our southern border and protect our border agents and the ICE and all of the law enforcement that are currently meeting the difficulties of this situation? But a lot of these folks are from border counties or border states that are much more highly impacted than a state like West Virginia. Why does it matter to me? It matters to me because also coming across the border not only are undocumented immigrants coming across the border, but drugs are flooding across our border. If you saw the statistics that were announced today, the amount of deaths from overdoses went up over 29% last year. In my state of West Virginia, it went up over 49%, the deaths. It's fentanyl, it's methamphetamine, and it's coming across the southern border. And if we divert our manpower and womanpower to these over 180,000 or 70,000 undocumented who are flooding across our border, and we are using every single resource we can to meet the human challenge, we're not disrupting the drug traffickers that are killing Americans, killing families, wrecking communities. So this is why I care more than as a non-border state, because it heavily is a very sad and devastating consequence of the deluge of people that are coming. And if Title 42 is taken away, this will be a problem that's only going to get worse. And I'll add in finality, the Biden administration knew, because of the policies that they put into place and that the president promised during his election, that the borders were going to be open, that people were no longer going to be turned away, that policies were going to change. Can you imagine? And they had no plan for it. Can you imagine what would happen and what will happen when Title 42 goes away? I know, because I see where they're spending the money. They have no plan for this flood of humanity. So please, President Biden, please make the right decision, keep Title 42 in place, and plan for what we see as devastating our communities. Thank you.